Want a lightning fast way to compare rental properties? You can use what is called the GRM, or gross rent multiplier method. Hey everybody, this is Randy Wolfe, and today's video is dealing with gross rent multiplier, or GRM. It's a quick formula that you can use that compares a property's price to its actual rental income. And be sure to stick with me until the very end, because I'm going to show you how GRM is a fast way that you can filter through properties, but it's definitely not the whole story. So let's dive in. So with GRM, the formula is pretty simple. You take property price, you divide that by gross annual rent, and that will equal your GRM. So let's use some real world numbers for a minute to kind of make this concept more understandable. So if a property costs $200,000 and it generates $20,000 in gross rent on an annual basis, then the GRM is 10. And that means it would take 10 years of gross rent to equal the purchase price of that property. And so investors will use GRM as kind of like a screening tool. A lower GRM usually is an indicator that a potential deal may be better than another potential deal, because you're paying less for each dollar of rent that you receive. But one of the things that's really important is to understand is, GRM doesn't account for expenses like taxes, insurance, maintenance, and, that's why it's really only a first step. It also doesn't account for things like property location. Is this sort of a war zone area? That sort of thing, because oftentimes those properties are going to have a lot more maintenance issues than properties maybe in a better area. So a pro tip is you can use GRM to quickly sort through properties. Then once you've kind of established the properties that sort of fit your criteria, that's when you can dive deeper into other factors like NOI, cap rate, cash flow, those sort of things, to really confirm whether or not it's an actual deal. GRM is sort of like the investor's speed filter, okay? You can use it to narrow down deals fast, but then you want to follow up with a much deeper analysis to see whether or not it actually is a real deal for you to consider. If you want to learn all about real estate investing and other quick formulas that you can use to help you, be sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting content out each and every single week, so it's free. Why not subscribe, check it out. And if you want something a little more in depth, you can check out my private community. I'll put that link in the description below. Now, I will say as of right now, we're full. We're not taking any new members currently, but we do plan to open that up in the future. So if you go there, check it out, you can actually get on the wait list, or if you're watching this video in the future, maybe it's open, but be sure to check that out if it's something you're interested in. It's a little bit better. You get a lot more, coaching, community, those sort of things, so you can check that out. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.